Live on YouTube and Google+, it's Pageant Live. This is the place for glamour and style. Get great pageant tips you won't find anywhere else. Find out what you need to know before your next pageant. Post your questions and comments for our panel during the show. Learn great ideas about all aspects of pageantry. Here we go. Pageant Live starts right now.
Good evening. I am Spruce Dickerson, your guest host this evening for Pageant Live, sitting in once again for the fabulous Stephanie McGrain. I, as always, am just honored, and it's a pleasure to be with the Pageant Live audience. And we have a wonderful show tonight. And from what I understand, tonight is an inaugural show. This is the first time we have ever had pageant husbands on. So I am super thrilled to be hosting this show, and I am super thrilled to have the queens that I have on the show tonight and to have their husbands. And that is why I wanted to do this show tonight, is to honor those wonderful men, the unsung heroes behind our beautiful queens. So that's what this show tonight is all about, but we're going to throw a little hitch in there and just see how well do our queens' husbands really know them. So y'all hold on for the ride. We're going to have a great show, and we're going to start off with some introductions of our queens, and then after that we will begin our newlywed game. I guess you would call newlywed. Some of them aren't newlyweds. One couple is a newlywed. But anyway, it's a newlywed style game, and we will launch that in just a minute. So first off, let's introduce our queens. Let's start with Michelle.
Hi there. My name is Michelle Boxall Gleason, and I am Ms. Oregon Plus America 2014.
And Michelle, quickly, this show this evening is about our husbands and queens holding Mrs. titles. Tell us the difference of why you are an MS, a Ms. representative.
The Ms. represents married, single, divorced, or widowed. And that was just the division that I decided to run for. So,
okay, very good. Thank you. Kenesha.
Hi, I am Dr. Kenesha Waits, Mrs. Plus America 2012.
Very good. Thank you. And Christina.
Hi, my name is Christina Green, and I am Mrs. Columbus Plus America 2014.
Very good, thank you. And ladies, I'm terribly sorry, but I should have had you introduce your husbands sitting right next to you. So let's go back and do that. Michelle, introduce your wonderful husband.
This is my amazing husband, Dennis Gleason, and we've been married for 4.5 years.
Wonderful. Christina.
This is my husband, Wade Green, and we are newly, we've been married for almost 7 months.
Wonderful. Still in that honeymoon stage.
Always.
And Kenesha.
This is my marvelous husband, Dr. Marlon Ray Waits Jr., and we will be 6 years this year.
Wonderful. That is so awesome. And I shared with y'all earlier when we were getting set up for the show and putting the show together that I am widowed. So I do relate in having a wonderful, supportive husband. And I miss him terribly, but I absolutely understand you ladies having such a wonderful support. My husband Richard was a wonderful support for me. So, yes. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started with our game, the newlywed game, or actually the pageant game. And let's just see how well you know your beautiful queens. Are you ready?
Yeah, ready.
I love it. I love it. This is great. I think it's going to get wild. Okay, guys, our first question is, and we're starting off easy. If you don't know the answer to this question, I think maybe marriage counseling could be in your future. Okay. So our first question is, what is your queen's favorite color? Michelle, let's start with you. Dennis.
Baby blue.
Michelle. Baby blue? Michelle, hold up your card.
It's hold up.
Baby
right
blue.
here.
All right. 4-1 for the Gleasons.
Woo!
Woohoo! Okay, Christina and Wade. Wade, what is your beautiful bride's favorite color?
Her favorite color is purple.
Christina, and your card?
It's purple.
Purple. Woo! All right, 2 for 2. And let's move on to the waiters. Okay, Marlon, don't miss this answer.
Green.
I think he had to think about that. Kanisha, I'd be worried.
I'm gonna whoop him.
Kanisha, what is it? Green. Marlon, no, don't hesitate on answering questions because then we worry, okay?
No, she has so many colors. I don't... Okay, yes, ma'am.
That's good. Okay, well, you got lucky on that one.
Yes, he did.
Okay.
She's pinching me right now.
I was just fixing to say, I think you husbands are going to end up with maybe a couple of bruises on your legs.
No,
Right.
we just don't want to, sleeping on the couch.
Exactly.
Yeah, no comments on this side of the counter.
Hey, guys, be thankful it's on the couch inside, not outside in the doghouse. Okay.
Right.
10 minutes, sister.
Doghouse will put me on the bed.
Okay, guys. Our second question is, what is your queen's pageant title? Christina, Wade.
That would be Mrs. Columbus plus America.
Very good. All right. Woo! You go, Wade.
Go, Wade.
That was my TBI kicking in. I forgot.
Yeah, all right, Wade.
As Christina was burning a hole in you as she's looking at you, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, Marlon and Kanisha. What is Kanisha's pageant title, Marlon?
I have this one. This is Miss Plus America 2012.
Okay, now let me hear that first part again.
Mrs. Plus America 2012.
Thank you. I thought I heard Miss in there, but
I know.
It's on the lower third, Marlon. I saw you looking at it.
we were going to have to take a point away from you. Okay, Dennis. What is your answer, Dennis? Do you know this one?
Yes, it's Miss Oregon plus America 2014.
Woo! I'm very impressed. I'm impressed. Okay. Ladies, I'm sure y'all probably are too.
Stop, Sparky.
Less to do without that one being used.
Yes, that's his nickname, Sparky.
Along with
We're going to have to add that in there and see what all nicknames we have.
All right.
Now we're getting a little more difficult with our questions now. So, guys, y'all buckle down, okay, because it's getting a little harder. There we go. Our third question is, what is your queen's platform? Michelle, Dennis.
It's basically supporting teens, mentoring teens.
Very good. Oh, Michelle, is that your answer?
Yeah.
Teens, okay. Christina and Wade, What is Christina's platform?
Her platform is volunteering.
Correct.
Christina?
That
Woo!
is correct.
Very good. And Marlon and Kanisha?
Strengthening families one step at a time.
Kanisha, and that's your answer?
That is the answer.
Yes.
Very good. Okay, now I have a bonus. I have a bonus. I have a bonus on this question. Wade and Christina, can you tell us the name of her platform? The title of her platform?
He's not going to
The
get
Queen?
it.
The Queen didn't know I was
Pass.
going to ask this one. Yeah, that's good. I like
I know
that.
he
That's
doesn't
good.
know.
I know. I'm throwing this one in for a loop. Dennis, what about Michelle? What is the name or title of her platform?
The title of her platform would
Uh-huh.
be just Entering Teen.
Okay. And
Right.
Marlon, what about Kanisha?
A high platform.
The what platform?
Platform shoot.
A very high platform.
Someone's going to need a doctor later.
Planning over here. It's strengthening families.
Oh, strengthening families.
And the reason I say it, but I know that, because of course I'm privy to that information. So I just, thought I would throw in for just an interesting change up, kind of like a curveball. I know you guys understand curveballs, right?
Yes.
Good. Okay, our fourth question is, y'all are rocking so far. I really am impressed. Ladies, are y'all impressed with me?
Absolutely.
Okay, our fourth question, guys, get ready. Marlon, tell us one interesting fact about your queen. And you notice I have interesting underlined. Interesting.
She likes to shop.
Okay. And Kanisha, is that what you wrote down?
I didn't write anything down.
Well, that makes him right.
What's interesting is that I'm a clinical psychologist by the age of 30.
Oh yeah, that.
That too, right? Dennis, what about Michelle? One interesting fact about your queen.
Interesting fact about my queen. I would say probably the biggest one is that she likes chandelier earrings and lots of jewelry and bling.
Okay, that's good.
I mean,
Perfect.
not just the little tiny ones. We're talking about if you can't see them from across the room, it's not her. What she has on now is about average size.
And that's the interesting part of it. Yes.
That's definitely that, and the fact she's worked with the president, but that's more of a kind of a, I don't know, icon thing. But what'd you put, Jared?
That's pretty interesting.
I
So,
put
Michelle?
my relative was on the Titanic.
Oh.
Yeah, that's all I crashed him, right, dear? No, no, one of the officers.
That's doing many interesting things.
What's that?
I said that's what makes a queen. We have many interesting things about us.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Okay, Christina and Wade. Wade, tell us one interesting thing about your queen.
Where do I start?
Be nice.
All right. I'll try not to embarrass her too bad, but I hate feet with a passion. And for some reason, she finds it very interesting when her German Shepherd licks her feet, and then she tries to touch me with her feet. I hate it.
I'm gonna hurt you later.
So that's
I'd
interesting.
be hurting him. Fired. You're
Oh
fired.
my gosh! Can I
And
just
y'all are gonna love what I put down.
Well, what'd you put down?
I love it.
Oh.
And what was your answer, Christina?
Oh, I threw my card already, but it said I love to cook. I guess that's not very interesting, but that's what I have put down.
Because you obviously wouldn't have put that other answer, right?
Exactly. It's one of the better answers he could have given, though. There's plenty more that's more embarrassing.
Oh, wait, that was good.
That's all. You know, we have to appreciate honesty.
That's right.
Yes.
Right. Yep. Okay. Okay, guys, we're not hurting yet, are we?
Yes.
We are? Okay. Well, we just have a couple of more hurts to go, and then we'll be done.
Thanks, Bruce.
You're so welcome.
We'll show our
Anything I
appreciation.
can do to help the marriage, just call me. Okay. Our next question is, and let's start Wade and Christina. Share with us one thing you do to support your queen during pageant season. Wade, what is one thing you do to support your queen?
Well, let's see. Take her to get her nails done, her toes done, her hair.
I love that.
I go with her to every pageant. I've been to every pageant with her. I'm actually going to be with her at this pageant.
This weekend.
Yes, escorting the pageant ladies onto the stage, and then I will also be doing a routine with her on stage for pageant also.
That is awesome. You know, that just makes me want to be married. To have someone to share all that with me, that's nice. Very good.
Yeah. Who's the best?
I know there's like not really any kind of answer to that. So.
Oh, my answer, can you see it? It says he attends pageant events with me, but then down here in parentheses I put, and doesn't complain when I spend money on gowns.
Yeah, Wade.
We need to block that part off.
Yeah, I think that's part of it either.
That's the military. I mean, whatever she says goes. So.
You say yes, ma'am.
Right?
Exactly.
And that's the best answer. No complaining when you spend money on gowns. I like that one. Okay, Marlon and Kanisha. Share with us one thing you do, Marlon, to support your queen during pageant season.
The same thing Wade said.
All of the above, right?
Because that was original.
I actually attend all the pageants with her, and I support her every step of the way and make sure that that I don't combat with her. And I mean, once, okay, I can't tell you the story. Never mind. Go ahead. So yeah, that's it, right there. Let's try that.
Okay. I think you just opened some kind of box called like Pandora or something, I think.
Oh, yeah, that's right there.
Yeah, according to Kanisha, he finances the hair.
Yeah, that's right. That is correct.
So he knows how to do a second mortgage. That's good.
Oh, and those platforms. Don't forget the platforms.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right? Kanisha, did you have an answer on a card?
Yes, that's what it was. He finances all my hair.
Mine too, sister.
And so Dennis and Michelle. Dennis, what is one thing you do to support your beautiful bride?
One thing, it's really hard because I go with her at a lot of her different presentations and the different showings that she goes to. I actually help create some events for her and or with my constituents because of some positions I hold. And obviously I help pay for it, so it's always a good thing. And I try to attend as many things that she does that may not be direct pageant related, but somehow I end up turning around to that same thing. So it's mostly just 24-hour support. What'd you put there?
I put encouragement, which
Yeah, dinner.
Yeah, finance. I mean, encourage.
Wow. Wow, I think that was a really good connection there. Everything you said, that was really good. Very good.
good, Sparky.
Brownie
Okay.
points.
Right, bonus points.
I don't.
Okay, guys, our
Does
last
not cook.
question.
Trust me.
Y'all are having too much fun.
That's probably true.
Our last question.
Yeah.
No, guys, I know y'all are sad that this is coming to an end. I know that. I know y'all had a good time with this. Okay. Okay, Dennis and Michelle, share with us one thing that drives you lovingly crazy about your beautiful queen during pageant season. Dennis and Michelle. One thing that drives you lovingly crazy.
Lovingly crazy. Well, thank you for putting that extra in there because it's kind of required now. What drives me kind of crazy is lovingly crazy is because of her beautiful accessorized hair, as we talked about earlier, having her hair all over the place. I love the longer hair. I love how she looks in it, but it drives me crazy because she's always getting something done to it and always dealing with hair all over the place.
And jewelry.
And jewelry too, but that happens 24/7 without the pageant. So just specifically about the pageant.
That is great. Michelle, did you have an answer for that?
He hit the nail on the head, actually. Yeah. No, he lovingly supports me in everything I do, and that's why the encouragement, the term, is perfect because he helps me do everything. He helps market myself, and so he's
I'm apparently her press agent, so I write all her stuff too.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay, let's go to Wade and Christina. So Wade, share with us one thing that drives you lovingly crazy about Christina during pageant season.
I would have to say start from the shoes up. When she gets ready for her pageants, it's, do you like these shoes? Are they too tall? Do you like this dress? Zip me, unzip me, let's try on another one. What do you think about this? What do you think about that? And it actually starts, I'd say, a good month prior, so.
Oh, that was being nice.
So that's your day job. What do you do part-time?
Exactly.
Well, luckily for us, neither one of us work, so with pageant season is a full-time job for both of us.
Oh, really? Much work.
That's awesome. And Wade, I love how you just kind of summarized that up from the shoes up. Okay, it just encompasses everything. Love it. Okay, Marlon and Kanisha. Marlon, what is the one thing that drives you just lovingly crazy about your queen during pageant season?
She packs so many outfits. It's like we're leaving for 8 months. It's like crazy. But when she gets into those gowns, oh my gosh, she looks so beautiful. So I was like, ooh.
That just changes your tune, doesn't it?
Yeah, so it's lovely crazy. I'm crazy at first. Like, why do we have 9 large suitcases? And I don't even have one yet. But then when she takes everything out, look good in it.
Well, 7 of her shoes.
Yeah, exactly. One of those bags is just shoes. The other is accessories.
Actually, I think 2 of those is usually shoes.
Right?
Exactly.
Guys, you did wonderful. Ladies, what do you think about your guys?
Rawr.
Great job. Good job.
Let's give them a hand. Yay.
Up, Sparky.
I did it all by myself, apparently.
And there was no cheating involved. That was all on your own. Very good. I'm very proud of you.
Yes.
So in Dennis.
Yes.
Sum up what your experience has been thus far with Michelle competing in pageantry. Sum that up, your experience. Being the wonderful support behind her, the wonderful man behind the beautiful queen. What has your experience been?
Well, looking at it from just her getting the title and her journey with the title, not the other pageant stuff that we've both worked in the past, I think it's a little bit of a different perspective in the industry, being a former producer of a pageant, so from a television side only. But I've had the opportunity to work with a lot of different people, and it's really, really interesting the types of things that you have to do as a queen. It's not as easy as some people might like to make it think. It's sometimes difficult to get out in public and share a message, share it consistently every time you get out there. You put yourself on the line, essentially, and at the same time it gives you experience to be in the public eye, be able to not only make a change, but make a positive, productive change in our society, and to really change the paradigm of people related to pageants. And it's helped me quite a bit. I mean, I looked at it from a very unique perspective before, and it just seems like every month that goes by I learn something new or interesting about it that makes me more proud of my wife and her challenges and her successes in the pageants. And it's helping her with lots of different areas that really will help her long term. So
good.
All
and
around.
Michelle, what do you think about Dennis and his support? Do you think it's difficult for him as far as, because supporting sometimes is difficult. Do you think it's difficult?
No, I think maybe the one difficult part might be the cost of, what goes into, all of the outfits that we need and everything we need to do this pageant, monetary-wise. And I think that was probably the hardest part for him to wrap his brain around, and that's why we're working so hard on sponsorships and things like that. But the rest of it, he's been there for me all the way, and I can't wait to take him to nationals.
Good. Now I have one last question for you, Michelle. Is there anything that your husband does that drives you lovingly crazy?
I think I should probably leave right about now.
Just one thing.
One thing? Chaotic, crazy office. I can't stand disorganization.
Hey, it's organized chaos.
That's right.
I know about it. I have a divining rod. I can find it.
Yeah, he knows where everything is and what's going on, right?
I'm sure he does, but
very.
You have to. Yeah. You'd have to send the Boy Scouts into his office to find him.
As long as you don't want to see him again.
Yeah, right, I was going to say they get lost. Well, Dennis and Michelle, thank you. I mean, don't go anywhere, but thank you. So, Marlon and Kanisha.
Yes.
Yeah.
So tell us then, Marlon, what your experience has been supporting Kanisha. What have you gotten from your experience and her journey, y'all's journey?
Yeah, it's been an astonishing experience because initially I didn't think too much of it. When she was asked to be to participate in the state pageant, I said, pageant? Oh, girl, I mean, go put your dress on and go try it, whatever. And when she won, I was so excited. And when we got to nationals, you can see her blossoming into this flower that touches everyone she comes in contact with. It's one of those things that she can use this platform to influence other young girls to say, hey, I can do it, you can do it. And it's just one of those things. She just brings such joy to others across the nation. I mean, this is one of the reasons I married her, because she is always there. She's always supportive, and she does not meet a stranger. She's friendly every time you see her. And I appreciate the platform that she has, because now she can touch people not only that are connected with her, she can touch people in a national way. So that's the experience I've had, and I'm grateful to be a part of it.
Very good. So now, Kanisha, it's your turn to share one thing that Marlon just drives you lovingly crazy in his support with your pageantry journey.
With me working 5 jobs and trying to promote myself, he drives me crazy because he doesn't want me to have the TV and the computer on in the bed because I'm always Facebooking, Instagramming, and the TV's playing, and he's trying to go to sleep, and all I need is 2 or 3 hours, and I'm back up on the road. So that's the thing that drives me crazy. But he actually fixed that because he bought me earphones so that it's quiet in the room, but I'm still on the computer and I'm still promoting myself.
Good. Compromise. Love it.
It was a compromise.
That's what marriage is about, right?
That's right.
Bruce.
Yes.
She got the answer wrong because hers is my non-cleanliness. I can't. That's the real answer. That's the real answer.
Wow. You and Dennis could share the same office.
I know. I related to Dennis exactly.
And we know where everything is and have more fun. Guess that.
That's right.
But you notice I asked for just one crazy thing. So I'm sure there is a plethora of things that queens could choose from. Yeah. So she was being nice. Okay.
Thank you for being nice today.
Yeah. Thank you, Marlon and Kanisha. So now let's go to Wade and Christina. So Wade, tell us what the experience has been for you in supporting Christina in her pageantry journey. What has this experience been like for you?
Well, crazy so far. Before I met Christina, I was military for almost 9 years, so I've been dealing with that kind of stuff. And then once I met her, I learned about the pageant side, which I had no idea about. So I changed places from being military to being to the pageant stuff, getting her shoes, doing this and doing everything else. So I just think, the whole thing's exciting, but as of right now, I'm still learning more about it.
Good. And what a leap. That's kind of a leap going from military to girly pageantry.
Well, yeah, kind of. I have my drill sergeants and everything else, so once I left the Army, and then Christina and I got married, so she's my new drill sergeant, so it's good.
Right. Things haven't changed, huh?
Not really.
Not really.
Very good. So, Christina, tell us that one lovingly crazy thing that Wade does in his support of you in your pageantry journey.
No, I really can't think of anything. He's so supportive. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even be doing this. He's the one that told me, you want to do this. This has been a dream of yours since you were little. I fully support you. So guys, we're newlyweds, so he hasn't done anything yet to really irritate the crap out of me. But yeah.
Which I'm very surprised about that, just because of the fact that I have short-term memory loss, so I'm surprised she hasn't gotten mad about that. But so she's doing great.
Good.
She's been nice. Yes, see, because the other people, okay, our other queens and kings who have been married longer than 1 year, they know that very first year is your roughest year, okay? So,
oh, yeah.
So, Christina, okay, not being truthful on it.
Well, he does little things that irritate me,
good.
but nothing pageant related.
Related.
Oh man, I'm so in trouble when this laptop goes off.
Now it's
Punch me in the leg already.
Oh, that's awesome.
Exactly. I need to get all the male's phone numbers so that we can chit chat when this is done with, so I can get some advice.
We can do that. Free therapy.
Really, you guys, y'all have to get each other's backs because, hey, we queens, we have each other's backs. We're a sisterhood. There's no breaking that sisterhood. So you guys, y'all need to get together.
Right. We will.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay, well, we are coming up to the end of the show, and we need to do some wrap up here. So I just want to thank all of y'all from the bottom of my heart for coming on the show tonight, and especially you husbands. Y'all have been such troopers and taking such loving ribbing. And it's just been a delight to meet y'all and to hear your perspective. And I know that our Pageant Live audience, since this was the first time to really hear from husbands, that y'all have shed light on and given a different perspective to what it is being that support behind the queens in pageantry. So maybe from tonight's show and just hearing your testimonies, maybe it will encourage other married women to go into pageantry, and that would be wonderful, because pageantry is for everyone. And I always say pageantry is educational, not just for us queens, but for our husbands too. So I think overall pageantry is a beautiful thing. So I thank you husbands, I thank you queens for coming on tonight. But our last thing is, queens, I would like for each of you to give your contact information and any last thought on being a Mrs. Queen in pageantry. So Kenesha, contact information and your last thought.
My contact information is my name, which is Kenesha Waits, at Facebook.com, Mrs. Plus America 2012 at Facebook.com, and my Instagram and Twitter is also just Kenesha Waits. My last thought of the day would be thank you, Spruce. I can't thank you enough for just honoring my unsung hero, Mr. Marlon Waits. Dr. Marlon Waits, because he is truly my #1 support, and I'm just so grateful that you gave him an opportunity tonight to just shine and have a platform to say he is my #1 hero, and I'm just so happy that he's in my life and that you gave him the opportunity to shine with me tonight. So thank you again.
Aww. That's so sweet. Yeah, I know everybody. Aww. That you're welcome. You're welcome, and I'm glad that this all came together and it worked out, and it worked out beautifully, and that the guys had a voice. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Michelle, you're welcome. Michelle, your contact information and any last thoughts on being a Mrs. in pageantry.
Contact information is Boxall, B as in boy, AUXAL.net, and that's my maiden name and my stage name. And on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everything is Boxall, so it's easy to find me. And last thoughts, I ditto what Kenesha said. Thank you again, Bruce, for having our husbands on here. If it wasn't for my husband, I probably wouldn't be here in this position right now, because he has supported me in everything I've done. And this has been a great opportunity, so thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome, and thank you both for being on tonight, and I wish y'all the best and everything, pageantry, marriage, and everything. So, Wade, Christina, tell us your contact information and any last thoughts.
You can find me on Facebook at Mrs. Columbus Plus America 2014, but hopefully only for a few more days. I'm going to compete for the Mrs. Georgia Plus America title this weekend, and I'm hoping to bring that crown home, so then you can find me as Mrs. Georgia Plus America 2014. The final thought is, thank you so much for giving my husband this opportunity. Normally this isn't something that he would do because of his brain injury that he sustained from being in the military, but this is a big milestone for him. I'm very proud of him and happy that he did something outside of the box for him.
Good. That is awesome. And it was wonderful to have you both on here. And Wade, thank you for being on here. And you know, when I had this idea to bring the husbands on, I thought, well, I wonder if they're going to be shy and not want to be on camera. And so I just applaud all you husbands for stepping out and maybe stepping out of boxes or whatever, but coming alongside your queens and sitting alongside them and sharing this moment together. So thank you all very, very much. I appreciate you. I look forward to what's coming in y'all's future. And Pageant Live audience, thank you all for joining us tonight and coming along with us on this journey. And we will see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.